wish I could show you, but I can barely get my hands in. Both arms look like this at the moment, all the way. Yeah, so I'm getting my camera, lovely messy monkeyness. What's up, my YouTube people? Thanks for coming back to see just what I do today. It's a decent day here in Colorado. Got a bit of cloud coverage to start and hopefully finish the darn project. But you remember about a week or so ago, we did the vacuum seal test on my ECG to figure out which component was out. If it was the flow, the modulator, or the VSV. Now, I'll link that video at the end if you want to see how I use the vacuum seal to test it all. But anyways, you remember at the end I reset the battery, hoping that maybe the flow was just stuck and it popped something loose, something in the line. Well, as you can tell, the check engine light came back on. It didn't pop loose. So, we are out here to try and replace the VCV. Now this is what the VCV looks like. Yeah, this little tiny dorka thing, it sits like this on the back of the engine over there. But it's annoying to try and get to because there's an electrical clip to get off, and there's the hose at the top and the hose at the bottom. So when you disconnect the hoses, you have to remember which one goes where, especially when you can't see what you're doing. Because there is barely any space to do this. It's back there. If you follow the two lines right there, all the way down to where they end, that's where the VCV is. Or VSV. Yeah, VSV is. Way down there. Can't see it from here, so I'm not quite sure how I'm going to get to it yet. So who knows? I think I'm going to remove the battery real quick and see if I can get to it from the top. I'm hoping that I can get to it from the top and not have to jack up the truck and, take off a tire and all that fun stuff. So, I'm so excited to do this. So, I think the only thing to do is to pull the battery and see if I can reach it from there. Now, I'm not going to film the whole thing because that's going to take me twice as long and I need to get this done. So, I think I'll just pull the battery, see what I can do, and then we'll go from there. I'll try and keep you updated throughout this video, but I don't know. Maybe just do it and get it done and over with. So, I'm going to pull that battery real quick, see what I can see, and then I'm going to go from there. Well, unfortunately, it looks like I'm going to have to take the tire, jack up the truck, and take off the tire. I was hoping I could just reach it from here, but I've tried, had to take everything off to be able to do this. I was really hoping I could just reach it from here, but I can't seem to even reach it. So I think I'm going to have to jack it up, take this tire off, and see if I can reach it from there. So yeah, more fun stuff to get this fixed. So I think I'm going to go with jack stands and whatnot, and jack it up and see what I can do. So cross your fingers I can get this done today. Well, I have finally located the darn thing. Of course, everything in a Toyota that I have to fix has to be hard to get to. And as you can see, it is gooey as fudge down here. So I'm not going to be able to film too much because I don't want to get it all over my camera. But that, I know you can't see because that thing's in the way, but you see the greeny, bluey thing right there? That is the electrical part of what I am trying to replace. So I'm going to have to make sure I get some stuff to mark which hose goes to where, so I don't mistakenly put the hoses in the wrong place. So, and then get that electrical clamp off, and then try and find the nut that's holding everything up there with the brace. It does come off of the brace, but it's just easier to take the brace off with it. So yeah, that is my fun task of the day. So I'm going to find some tape or something to put around at least one of the hoses. Yeah, I'm already nasty. So I'm going to find some tape to put around at least one of the hoses, so that way I know which hose is what at least. And then I'm going to disconnect the electrical component and then find and see if I can reach the stupid little bolt that goes to it all. So yeah, at least I found it finally. Now I just gotta figure out how to get it off and put the new one on. And I'll show you the difference between the two parts, to see if we can see a difference between the two parts. And so I'm gonna get cracking on this, see if I can fix this to get the check engine light off so it'll stop chugging the gas. So yeah, I'm gonna fun task and gooey task of trying to get this finished today. So much fun. Well, after about an hour and a half of fussing, straining, and pain, I finally got that old part out. This is the old part. Yes, it's missing this piece. It's down under there. It broke off while I was trying to get it out. But yeah, it looks just like that. But as you can see, my bracket is a bit different, so I'm going to have to go down and see if this bracket will even fit. But yeah, it took a deep 12-inch millimeter socket on a little teeny tiny wrench to get this all out. It's sitting right there. Yeah, this is what it took to get it out. That is a tiny wrench and a 12 millimeter deep socket, and I just yanked as hard as I could, and that damn bolt finally gave way. So now I'm going to take this one down there. Wish I could show you, but I can barely get my hands in. Both arms look like this at the moment, all the way. Yeah, so I'm getting my camera lovely messy monkeyness. So I'm going to take this down there, see if this bracket will at least sit there. If it'll sit there in that spot, then great. I'll install it. But if it doesn't want to sit there in that spot, that means I have to figure out how to pop this one off of here without breaking that off, and see if I can put it on this bracket. So cross your fingers that this will friggin' fit in there, and I won't have to take it off the damn bracket. Just as I get one project done, another one pops up and has to be a bugger. So let me see if this will fit. Hopefully it does. If it does, then I'll install it and we'll be done with this damn thing. So here we go. That little green thing, I know you can't really see, but there's a little green Huey thing right there. That's it. I finally got the damn thing in place. Had a bit of trouble with the electrical. I didn't think it was going to reach. I used that bracket that it was on. I didn't have to take it off. It all seemed to fit into place, luckily. So finally, got that very painful job done. See that tiny hole right there? Right here? I have to cram both hands in there as far as I can get them to go. And can't see what I'm doing. It's all fingertips. Touchy-feely, trying to get that all out and done, but I finally got it done. So now, the check engine light better go off. Now, other videos I've seen, they say there's a spare bolt that does nothing on the firewall. Do you see a spare bolt that does nothing on the firewall? Am I missing it somewhere? And they say you could just mount it on the firewall here, and the electrical reach and all that happy ass crap. One, the electrical will not reach in a 1999 Toyota RAV4 luxury model. There is no spare bolt here, and you cannot reach it from the top. You have to go through the passenger tire wheel well. So there is no spare bolt here to do it with. Bolt here. And there's absolutely no way the electrical would have reached. I would have had to extend the electrical. But luckily, I finally got it undone. That is completely done. So make sure you do your due diligence first before you go doing this, that you are able to do this. You will need a 12 millimeter deep socket with a tiny ass wrench. I think it's like a 3/4 wrench. I don't remember at the moment. I don't even have a watch on me. I think this has taken me about 3.5 hours, 4 hours now. Just trying to get that one bolt loose. That was a bugger, and barely get my hands in there to do it. But it's finally done. Got the new one on. So now I have to do the reassembly part. I have to put the tire back on, lower the truck, put the battery back in. I'll do the tire first, so that way I can lower it so it's not so hard to get the battery up here. So this is the old one. As you can see, that it's set up in there, just like this. And then this part just sat up here. If you remember what the new one looked like, the only thing that was different on the new one was the bracket. The bracket was a lot longer, but everything seemed to reach. It popped into place, so I think we're good to go. Yeah, it sat in there just like that. Just like this, against the engine, not the firewall. And you need a 12 millimeter deep socket to get it in there. You'll have to touchy-feely it to get it in, but it's done. That's the old one. We'll get rid of it. So let's put the truck back together, crank her over, turn her over, start her, whatever you want to call it, and we'll see if the stupid check engine light goes off. Because I got to put the battery case box back in, the battery, put the tire back on, drop her down, put all my 50 million tools away, and then we'll be done with this very painful, long, tedious, messy job. So here we go, let me put it back together. Well, I've got the tire back on and the battery back in. So now the only thing left to do is to turn her over and make sure, or at least see if this darn check engine light is going to go off, since pulling the battery reset the computer, so hopefully it won't be on. Now my dad's going to come out and torque those to spec. I don't feel like it, I'm tired. I'll ask him to do it for me. Please. Thank you. And then I'm going to, well, let's just turn her over and see if this darn check engine light goes off, because then we are finally done with this very long, painful project. So let's go turn her over. Well, of course it's on now. I haven't turned her over, but let's turn her over and see if it goes out. Yay! No check engine light. That's just because the door's open and the brake's up. But no check engine light. I did it! Now she'll stop chugging the gas. Because driving with that VSV out didn't hurt the engine or anything. It just made her chug the gas. I was going through gas quicker than usual. But now we got that fixed, so yay! No check engine light anymore. And I actually had decent weather to do this. Normally when something major goes out like this, on the truck here, on the Wonder truck, it's during the snow. It's always usually during the snow when it's nasty out. There's always something. But yay! No check engine light. Hopefully I don't have another problem for quite some time, because it's been a lot lately. That's okay. She's a 1999 Toyota luxury RAV4. I call her Green Bean or the Wonder Truck, because she takes a licking and she keeps on starting to fix it and she goes again. She's the go-go machine. But yeah, so that's how you fix the VSV. It's a bugger of a job. If you're gonna do it yourself, it's a bugger of a job. But hey, it's better than spending a fortune and having a mechanic do it. I am not a licensed mechanic. I'm just a dumb DIYer trying to save a buck. And I got that part off of Amazon. It was only 20 bucks. Napa and O'Reilly's ranged from 60 to 100 and something. And it was pointless looking at eBay. It was expensive on eBay. So yes, I got the VSV part for a 1999 Toyota RAV4 off of eBay. Just make sure you match up your year, make, model, all that fun stuff, and it should pull it up. Perfect fit, custom fit, all that fun stuff. So I'm gonna stop talking, go wash the rest of this black stuff off and see what kind of damage I did to my arms. So, thanks for watching Just What I Do. Working on the Wonder Truck once again. Hopefully she'll last a lot longer. No more sensors. Sensors are a bugger to get to in the RAV4 and Toyotas. They always have to put them in the most inconvenient spots. But anyways, thanks for watching Just What I Do. Whack the like button if you like this video. Leave a comment down below on how you think I did. If there's something I did wrong, let me know. Or if this helped you, let me know down in the comments. Whack the like button, subscribe, comment, ring the notification bell so you get notified when I post. And I'll catch you next time on Just What I Do. Don't forget to check out my Friday videos. I'm turning on the dash cam so you can see all the leaf peeping. The leaves are changing quick up there. So if you're wanting to see the leaves changing in the Colorado mountains, you might want to subscribe and check out my Friday videos and my Sunday videos. My Sundays are the Cliff Notes versions of our trip videos to the mountains on Friday. So again, thanks for watching Just What I Do. Whack the like button, subscribe. I've said that like 3 times now. I'm tired. Have a nice day. Catch you next time. Yay, no check engine light. Later, taters.